in the woods with night danger. A Merry Christmas to you all. I've been hearing a lot about AI in RPGs. First, it was the use of AI art in rulebooks, and then AI to flesh out plot hooks or generate plot hooks, AI to answer questions about, like, how many miles could you march from here to there in a day, AI to come up with NPCs. You have to say no. You have to not do it. Every time you use AI to do something for you, you are wearing a cast on the ankle of your imagination. And if you know, when you wear a cast for too long, or if you use crutches for too long, the muscles atrophy and the tendons can weaken. And the ability that you have to imagine things suffers. You must not ever outsource your imagination to an abacus. It is perhaps the most important moral imperative that RPGs face today, to refuse to dig our heels and refuse to allow the wealth of our imaginations to be replaced by sorting algorithms. And you should learn how to exercise your imagination. Maybe that could be your New Year's resolution. How do you strengthen the function of the imagination and make better use of it? You put your imagination, in unusual circumstances. The use of random tables and no prep forces you into a position of abduction, where you have to think up the explanations for the results you get. And that's not the same as having AI spit something out, because there's that middleman. And that middleman is your subconscious, swirling out and pulling from a vast range of influences to come up with an explanation or a justification that is unique and unlike anything that any publisher or algorithm could ever do. You have to listen to Gary. Don't let the books and don't let a computer do your imagining for you. Furthermore, related, fill your imagination with interesting stuff. Read. Movies are great. I love movies. Video games are okay. I enjoy them well enough. But nothing is going to give you a wealth of ideas to percolate in your subconscious quite like reading fiction, reading nonfiction, reading history, reading the news. So reading to fill your imagination, and going places. One of my favorite ways to cook up ideas for urban or city-based games is to wait until about 2 a.m. and then drive around aimlessly through my city for a little while and just kind of look around. You see stuff, and you let those images and those scenes fill up little gaps in your storage space. And next time you're running a game, you might roll on a random encounter table. You might get asked a question by your players, and you don't have the answer already prepared and written down. And so you're forced to pull from that well of the subconscious. Do not settle for a computer. Don't settle for an AI. RPGs as a hobby and as a discipline must take a Butlerian approach. You must not allow a machine to do the actual hobby for you. It's not helping you. It's not assisting you. It's not making it easier or more accessible for you. It is doing the thing for you. It would be like if you got really into dodgeball, so you built a dodgeball throwing machine and put it out on the court in your place, and you sat on the bench and watched it go. You're doing something else. In fact, you're not really doing anything at all. Spit in the face of AI. Just don't. I don't have any snappy ending here. In the new year, read more books. Before the new year, spend time with your family. Go to church. He's not born yet, but in case you're watching this after the 25th, Christ is born. Glorify him. Have a lovely day.